Hi guys, what's up everyone? This is Gaurav. Welcome back to another video. Now in this video we are going to talk about, do international students and visa holders need to fill out US Census 2020 forms? Now, first of all, if you're looking for answer, then the answer is yes. As an international student or a US visa holder, if you are living in United States, you have to fill out the Census 2020 form. Now, what is Census 2020 and why it happens, why it is conducted? Let's find out in this video. So the first thing is I want to explain what is US Census 2020. Now, the 2020 census counts every person living in the United States and the 5 US territories. In mid-March, a home across United States started receiving invitations to complete the 2020 census. Now, this census happens every 10 years. Every 10 years, the US government counts and sends those census to every household to fill out so that they can have an accurate information that how many people are there in the United States, how many people are living currently in the United States. Um, Now this 2020 census you can fill out in three different way for the first time. Now you can use your phone, you can use your online application, or you can do it by mail. Um, when you respond to the census, uh, you will have to respond by April 1st, which you had to respond by April 1st, but now due to this coronavirus situation, I'm pretty sure it has been extended maybe up till July 31st, but not sure. You have to check it out on the website. But the deadline was April 1st, but now due to this pandemic, it has been increased um, for further away. Now, the next thing is why US government conducts this count, why it is needed. Now, the Article 1 Section 2 of US Constitution mandates that census is done every 10 years to count every person living in the United States. Now, this census provides critical data that lawmaker, business owners, teachers, and many other uses this data to provide daily services, products, and support for you and your community. Now, every year, billions of dollars in federal funding go to hospitals, fire departments, school roads, and other resources based on this census data. So, if the census data is updated, all the funding and all the required things which the government does is provided based on this data. So, now you can realize how important this is. Now, the result of census also determine the number of seats each state will have in United States House of Representative. So it's also involved in the political data, and they are used to draw congressional and state legislative districts. So now you can understand the importance of Census 2020. Now your information, if you are worried of what your information will go out to government, this and that, but your information can only be used for strategic purposes, which is then used to budget the federal and state funding. Your critical data is just used for those things. Now, the main important questions: which visa holders has to fill out these forms and which not? So only B1 and B2 visa holders are temporary visas, so they don't require to be fill out the census 2020. But if you are a F1, F2, or H1 B visa holder, or L1, L2 visa holders, you must have to fill out this application. So all the international students and whosoever are working on H1B visas, they have to fill out this census 2020 forms. Now, as I said, the last date to respond was April 1, which was like yesterday, but now due to this coronavirus situation, they might have extended it. So you might have got a 12-digit number in your mail from the census group saying that you have to fill out this. So when you enter those 12-digit numbers, you have to go online on census2020.gov and enter those 12-digit number to identify and fill out the application for you. Now, what information is required to fill out those forms, correct? Now, when you fill out the census, you will be asked for the informations about your country of birth, your US citizenship, and which year you entered the United States, like I-94 forms for the internationals. Now, what are the other steps which you have to fill out in the application? Now, first is US address. You have to verify, then enter your full name and phone number. Then it will be number of people in your house where you are living, home is rented or it is owned, then some personal questions, and then spouse and children personal questions if you have any, and then that's it, and then you have to submit the application. Now, there is a difference between Census Bureau and Department of Homeland Security. Now, the Census Board does not share any personal information with any other agencies, and including the state and federal police or FBI agents. They do not share any information with any of these departments. Now, census only counts the population for the purpose of making public policies. Now, when they the government decides to make some policies, they have to look at the census data, and everything, budget, financing, and everything, when it goes out, it depends on the census. And every 10 years it's updated so that they have new data coming in. On the other hand, the Department of Homeland Security collects and stores data on the number of persons obtaining green cards or refugees and neutralizations and non-immigrants admissions like H-1B visas, L visas, and enforcement activities. It also provides estimates of unauthorized immigrants if they are coming here. So that's two different, completely different scenario of census and Department of Homeland Security. So if you have not filled out the census 2020 yet, please go back and figure out how to do it. But it is very important and critical, the points which I mentioned, to fill out the census 2020 forms. So I hope you got some information from this video, and I like this video. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.